European Union or EU assists Namibia through cash-based transfers. The EU's European Civil Protection and Humanitarian Aid Operation, or ECHO, agency has donated £1 million to enable the United Nations World Food Programme, or WFP, and the Namibia Ministry of Gender Equality, Poverty Eradication and Social Welfare to launch a cash-based transfer program to assist those severely affected by droughts and COVID-19. A total of 6,900 households in the Omusati and Kumasi region will be the recipients of 3 cash-based transfers a month for 3 months. This initiative makes it possible for the most disadvantaged families to enhance their purchasing power, boost dietary diversity, decrease incidents of malnutrition in children under 5 years old, and support local retailers. The European Union is a recipient of 4 Shiny World Leadership Awards for Humanitarianism, 2 Shiny World Leadership Awards for Peace, and a Shiny World Leadership Award for Earth Protection, as well as a laureate of 2 Shiny World Leadership Awards for Humanitarianism and Shiny World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Unconditional World Care, and True Caring. Our gratitude, European Union and World Food Programme, for your thoughtful generosity. May the fine people of Namibia greet many brighter tomorrows in heavenly nourishment.
China confirms new case of avian influenza. A victim of avian influenza H5N6 residing in Guilin City of Guangxi Autonomous Region died on September 22, 2021. The 26-year-old female, who had exposure through her household raising poultry people, developed symptoms on August 14th. 5 days later, she was hospitalized and sadly succumbed in September. According to the World Health Organization, the H5N6, a subtype of the avian influenza A virus, is widely known to have originated in live poultry people markets and has a high mortality rate of 65%. As of October 2021, China has recorded 21 cases of H5N6 infection for the year, compared with only 5 in 2020. Experts have expressed concern about the mounting number of cases, which could eventually lead to a pandemic if the virus becomes transmissible between humans. Our heartfelt condolences go to the family of the deceased patient. May her soul rest in peace. To avert zoonotic outbreaks, may world governments urgently ban meat consumption and implement vegan law in Buddha's wisdom.
United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, launches satellite to monitor Earth's surface. NASA put the Landsat 9 satellite into orbit on September 27, 2021. It will work in conjunction with Landsat 8 to measure and record various aspects of the planet, such as water quality, reefs, forests, agricultural productivity, and more. Operating from an orbit of 705 kilometers, the satellite is equipped with an infrared sensor and optical camera, with each pixel in the images generated representing a 30-meter diameter area on Earth. The draw of satellites will be able to create pictures of the entire surface of the planet every 8 days, and Landsat 9 data will be available to the public in early 2022. The project is operating in conjunction with the United States Geological Survey, Way to Go NASA, and the United States Geological Survey for using technology wisely to monitor the health of our Earth. In the grace of the Providence, may your satellites and data help to protect forests, waterways, and all beings, great and small.
Almost all British citizens polled want government to support plant-based food. A recent survey of nearly 20,000 people in the United Kingdom examined how the nation should meet its 2030 greenhouse gas reduction goals. Participants could select different ways in which they could help reduce emissions, including the solution of lessening red meat and dairy consumption. The study has revealed that 93% of people want the government and industry to help make vegan food easier to choose and cook to help reach the 2030 objectives. Other popular choices included government support for insulating homes, installing heat pumps, expanding electric car usage, and taxing industrial polluters. Such enlivening news, United Kingdom residents, on your wise choice to save our home by recognizing vegan as the way. In the blessings of the divine, may your dignified country soon reach its goals as the planet and our animal co-inhabitants rejoice.
Seventh graders in the United States were honored for life-saving actions on school bus. Ken Doherty and Connor Dawes from East Baldwin Middle School in Georgia were honored by the school board for their vital assistance to Julie Sargent Williamson, who was driving a bus full of students to school one morning when she suffered a mini stroke, leaving her unable to communicate. Luckily, she managed to pull the bus over safely. Realizing something was wrong, Ken called the bus dispatcher, who instructed him on how to set the vehicle's emergency brake and perform other safety measures. Meanwhile, Connor tried to calm the other children until the ambulance arrived. Miss Julie, as the youngsters dearly call her, is undergoing a number of medical procedures and is very thankful to her kids. A standing ovation, Ken Doherty and Connor Dawes, for your quick thinking response. May Miss Julie have a full and speedy recovery in heaven's shelter.
Major luxury fashion company to stop using animal people fur across all brands. One of the largest luxury fashion conglomerates in the world, Kering Group, recently announced that all of its enterprises will end using fur by 2022. Kering is the parent company of Saint Laurent, Gucci, Balenciaga, Brioni, and more. Most of its brands had already stopped this immoral practice, and recently Brioni and Saint Laurent announced they would adopt the fur-free policy next year. The move follows complete bans on selling fur products in California, United States, as well as in Israel. Kudos, Kering Group, for becoming a fashion firm that shuns fur. In God's light, we pray that all companies follow your lead to ensure our animal kingdom people co-inhabitants live their lives peacefully in nature.
Venezuelan couple rescue sloth people through the Chowe Foundation. Chowe was the first sloth person saved by Hedi and Juan Carlos Rodriguez, who rehabilitated the sweet one after he had been electrocuted by a high voltage power line when attempting to move from one tree to another. This unfortunately caused burns as well as the loss of part of Chowe's left arm and the claws on his other limbs. Inspired by their love for Chowe, the compassionate duo set up their rescue center in San Antonio de los Altos. So far, at least 58 sloth people have been saved, rehabilitated, and released back to nature. These precious mammals are native to the rainforest of Central and South America, and to build public awareness for the cause, a Chowe El Galan was created on Instagram with now over 10,000 followers. Our heartfelt appreciation, Hedi and Juan Carlos Rodriguez, for your compassionate deeds. May the beautiful sloth people thrive as we continue to take care of and protect our loving animal kingdom people's friends. In divine benediction.